Ready when you are, sir.
Alright, so has anyone here ever shot a bow? Well, I'm here today to tell you why I think traditional bows are better than compound bows. If you don't know what I mean the old bows like these. This is a long bow. This is the first bow ever made. So you can see on there, it was made by the Celts in Wales around 1180 CE, and it was one of the most feared weapons back then. That's not the reason not to do it, but yeah, it was a very well used weapon, and it works. So I'm here to provide it. And next is the recurve bow. Recurve bow was made next because of its curves, and it can produce a lot more power in a smaller package, and they're also more efficient when you shoot them. I have a recurve bow, and I actually hunt deer with it. I just got it a little bit ago, but I went out with it. And then the compound bow is the normal bow. This is probably what you guys are most familiar with. It was made in the 60s, about mid 60s, and it was made so it could even be in a smaller package, and it was a little easier to pull back because when you get almost to the full draw, it'd have a let off, they call it, and so it would totally like drop the weight instead of like a recurve or a compound or a recurve and a longbow where it's that full weight the whole time when you get back, and that's why you gotta be quick when you shoot. You pull back and then it's released. Traditional bows are more affordable than compound bows. Nice American-made bows, traditional bows, range from like $250 to $700 is like the top, and the off-brand or like just Chinese bows imported range from like $50 to $200, brand new, both of them brand new. And then compound bows range from the cheaper, like a cheaper $300 bow. So that's a nice traditional bow. You can have a nice traditional bow, or you can have a cheap compound bow. And then to the very expensive $1,800 bows. And so I said, like, what would you rather have? A cheap compound or a nice recurve? And then I just had this here. Bear is like the biggest company. That's what I have. They had to make really nice bows. And then traditional bow companies, Bear, Martin, Hoyt, PSE, Samick, the Great Plains, and Black Widow. This one right here is like the nicest recurve bow you can buy.
What makes it the nicest? Like
wood, how it's made. If you go on YouTube, you can find multiple videos on how they're made. This one has this white right here in the wood. That's like a marble or something, and it strengthens the riser. That's called the riser. This portion right here.
Okay.
And that's what strengthens. You can get those up. You probably could like call on a Bear and have yours custom made. You could probably get one 100 pounds or more if you really wanted that.
I believe it.
But normally they're like 65 pounds at the top, depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed. Sometimes they don't have the same weight for left-handed. And then this is kind of on the lower end. That one's $699, $700. It's like most expensive. And this one is a $200 one. I almost bought one of those, but it never worked out, so I bought a Bear. That's a PSE. That's like a cheaper one. But
How much would Bear been?
The Bear I bought was $399.
Okay.
This one was $200, and it took like 2 months to get. The Bear came in 3 days, so I just got that one. Oh, and also compound bows. These same companies also make a line of compound bows. But Bear, like I said, they specialize in they do better with their recurve and traditional bows. Also, traditional bows are simpler. Whether you have a longbow or a recurve, they're much more like easier to use. You get it out of the box, and whether it's a recurve bow, you should use a stringer to put the string on. But a longbow, you can use your back. You just bend it over your back and throw the string on. The reason for the stringer for a recurve is a recurve bow, its limbs are wider. If you looked at it from the front, it's wider. So if you tried to bend it over your back, you could torque your limbs, and then it would ruin your bow. You'd have to go and try to get it fixed and tuned up again. But a longbow, it's got skinny limbs, so you can just bend that over your back and put the string on. And to keep that strength in the bow, you always want to unstring the bow after you're done using it for a recurve or longbow. And then also about the fact that they're simpler is you don't have cams. These the pulleys right here, they're called cams, and only compound bows have those. You don't see those on recurve or longbows, so you don't have that to go wrong. Recently, my crossbow, they have crossbows have cams too, depending on what ones you get. It busted, like the limb busted, and it popped off the cam as well. So I would have had to fix the limb and then still get that string back on the cam, which I would have had to probably take the whole string off because there's pressure behind it the whole time. So they're a lot more simpler to use. And the last thing is, who doesn't want to be like Robin Hood? This is what he uses in like all the movies. This is the new one. If you've not seen it, you probably should go watch it. I've not seen it yet. I want to go watch it. It looks good.
Is it on Netflix? Is that?
I don't know. I think it just came out. So
Okay.